Taurus, what up, though? Welcome to Swimming Through the Void. This will be a general message for my bull gang, for Taurus, wherever that resonates at for you in your chart. Keep in mind, we all do have a second house as part of our birth chart, and time and energy are fluid. So take what resonates here, leave the rest for someone else. And these readings are timeless, family, so whenever you stumble across this message, there will be something here for you to help bring you clarity and confirmation, to help empower you, to help you align, bring understanding. Tapping into my bull gang energy today, let's see if I can get this set up. I use this Faceted Garden Oracle deck along with this Wild Mystic Oracle to help me catch a vibe as I'm connecting with the collective energy. I don't know why I'm getting kind of like Snow White vibes from this energy. Taurus, through it all, family, I feel like you are coming into your own light. Everything you've been through has truly deepened and solidified your own connection with the divine, however that resonates for you, your own connection with your higher self, with God, with your angels, your guides, your ancestors. And it feels like you're moving into a new phase, a new era, a new chapter. Here, the first card to come through for you today, Taurus, is this pollinator card, which to me it's kind of like a few cards put together. I always get Hermit, Six of Swords vibes, even Judgment, in a certain sense. This is really about moving from flower to flower. And what it's really about is the pollen that we're bringing with us from the last flower to the next flower. I feel like a lot of my Taurus brothers and sisters that are connecting to this message are stepping into a chapter where you're going to be shining your light. I feel like, again, through everything that you've been through, this was the glow up, right? I'm seeing that you've shed an old skin. Some of you are in the last stages of this shedding, of this ending. And remember, with every ending, there's a new beginning. We have humanity and light. So big aqua vibes coming through for you, Taurus. And immediately I felt my bull gang shining their light on the collective, shining their light for the collective, being that beacon of light, that healer, that guide, whatever it may be. And moving into this chapter of overflow, of abundance, of love, of fulfillment and happiness. And there's kind of like a side note here. I do feel like there's going to be some things coming to light. Some type of karmic contract or situation that I feel like my bull gang is gaining clarity on here. And ultimately, the divine wants you to know that the truth, the real, will be revealed. And you got this determination and this victory card here. So there's a pretty good balance of elemental energies out here. There's a lot of earth, very grounded, like I said, kind of Empress, Snow White type vibes here. And I feel like ultimately Spirit is like, make sure you know that you are moving toward this victory. Look, right under the victory card is believe, right? So staying focused, trust under that. So trust and believe, sacred, that the divine has your back and is leading you into this victory. And so it almost feels like it's time to hit the gas. I've been feeling that we've been kind of moving through a bit of a gauntlet, if that makes sense, as we are kind of at the last degree of Pluto moving through Capricorn, 29 degrees. It's kind of like the gauntlet where we're just like hopping over the last obstacles before we get into this energy. And so make sure you're taking care of yourself and staying focused overall. Family, I'm going to pray real quick, then we'll dive into this tarot. I will start with one of these double major. Sheesh. star on the bottom. I will start with one of these double major cards to grab a theme of your reading. Feel free to join me in prayer if you'd like. Let's get it, Bull Gang. Holy Divine Mother and Father, Great Spirit, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, Archangels, Ancestors, messages for my Taurus, for their highest good, anything they need to hear today, anything they need to know, any messages that will bring them clarity and confirmation, any messages that will empower them, any messages that will bring healing, wisdom, understanding, any messages that will help my Bull Gang align with their highest selves, their highest timelines, their best lives, and of course, above all, any messages that will help Taurus align with divine will be greatly appreciated. All praise and glory forever and ever. Om. Amen. Ashe. This is a level up, Taurus. As I say that, Spirit God, look down. We have the Hierophant here, which is your card here, but this is the level up. You truly are stepping into a higher level of consciousness. A lot of you have already kind of shifted into this place. Like I said, for some of you, I'm feeling you're at the last stages of this, but you're moving from a completely different space here, Taurus. You really are becoming this divine channel of light that is going to help humanity ascend in some way. And this doesn't have to look any type of way. This doesn't have to be like you becoming a guru and having an ashram or some type things like that, right? This is just you embodying your truest, most authentic, highest self and carrying that vibration with you everywhere you go. You affect everything you touch when you tap into your divinity and your authenticity. So, Spirit, what's the theme of Bull Gang's reading today? For some of you, you're dealing with some kind of family issues or some things that are a bit close to home, some close to the heart, rather. And I do see that you're kind of breaking free from a contract, it feels like. What is the theme of Bull Gang's reading, Spirit, please? I'll take it. We'll take it. Won't we, Bull Gang? Leo energy coming through with the sun. The Queen of Cups is what fell out first. And the Queen of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune. Dang. On the bottom of the deck. Again, I feel like you're moving toward this overflow of abundance. And that doesn't just have to look like financially, right? This with the sun, this is moving toward the light. What fills you up? What makes you happy? What makes your heart sing here, Bull Gang? I feel like you've really been on a healing journey. You've really been putting in the work here. And now you're moving from this place, like we said, from this higher state of consciousness, moving from this place of trusting your intuition. And I feel like the divine is absolutely guiding you toward this sunshine. Empress on the bottom of the tarot deck. There we are. Maybe some of you are really coming into a deeper understanding of how connected you are to your reality, to the animals, to people in your lives, to the earth, right? Very much feels like earth goddess vibes, regardless of whether you're a male or female. This is just you realizing your connection with everything. So what do we have at the heart of this situation for Bull Gang? Please, Spirit. Wounded Warrior, 9 of Wands coming through right off rip. For some of you, you're definitely moving through some. You're moving through some relationship things right now. It's like there's a choice to be made. We're at this crossroads here. With you coming through as the 9 of Wands, this is really... So what I'm hearing is zoom out. We're almost there. I feel like for a lot of my Bull Gang, you've really been going through it. Things have been pretty rocky. And I'm sure some of you have been feeling like, man, I should just screw this, right? And when Spirit said zoom out, you're almost there, I literally saw it like you zooming out and the finish line being like right here. And that aligns with the fact that at the end of January here, family, Pluto will be shifting into Aquarius. And so there is this massive shift of energy that we're going through. And this almost feels like the last clearing here. There's this deep message here of you being tapped in with your intuition, Piscean energy coming through with the High Priestess. And really, I feel like you can't go wrong, Taurus, with making your decisions and choices from that space of, this is what I feel, this is what I know to be right, this is the direction I know the divine is guiding me in, without all the overthinking and all of that. Some of you are being drawn toward a fulfilling new relationship, and I feel on the same token, some of you are kind of coming out of a relationship energy as well. I feel like my bull gang has been waiting for these blessings for quite some time. It's been something that's been in the works, or that you've had your sights set on, or something that you've been trying to manifest for a while. What is the challenge for Taurus right now? It's a challenge, please, Spirit, for Taurus. Yeah, Hanged Man coming through, right? What else? Okay. Hanged Man, so it does feel like you've been, and this is coming through in the challenge, where it's like, man, I feel like we've been stuck here in this energy for so long. And this is where I feel like, Bull Gang, the divine is asking you to really shift your focus and put your energy toward your Nine of Cups and that sunshine. What is it that truly does make you happy? What is it that makes your heart sing? What is it that you came to this earth to create, right? This is where my Bull Gang is pulling their energy from situations, relationships, moods, thought patterns that are draining you, or that are, weighing you down. And this is where you're really shifting that focus to what it is that makes you happy, and you're choosing from that space. There's this overall sense that, Taurus, you're being pulled in a certain direction from your core, from your soul, from your, the deepest place within you. And I feel like, again, following that and moving from that space is going to lead you through to this victory. Trust, believe. Again, those kind of ended up on top over the victory card here. Sacred, trust, believe, victory. So what is this stemming from, Spirit? It's like you're leaving an old life behind. Yeah. Oof. And this is coming through in many different ways. But I think all of my Bull Gang is really leaving an old chapter behind. For some of you, you had to make tough decisions, or this is what you're in the midst of, to maybe leave this family dynamic behind, or to leave this relationship behind, or to make some type of tough decision where you're having to walk away from something that has been taking a toll on you emotionally. For some of you, there's sleepless nights here, or nightmares, or just stress, anxiety, fear, right? And it's like this fear of what's next, this fear of moving forward, this fear of what people are going to think about the decisions you make here. Yeah, just bringing clarity that my Taurus are stepping into your truth here. Some of you, you're speaking a truth that has been withheld for a long time. I feel like overall, though, there's this truth, this decision where it's like, this is what's best for me. This is the type of energy that's coming through. Magician on the bottom. Let's see what we have incoming for you. Where attention goes, energy flows. And that's what I feel like my Bull Gang's in the midst of shifting their focus. We have incoming for Taurus. Lots of eights here, so it's giving the feeling of this karmic contract or situation that didn't work out, or isn't working out, that you've been stuck in for a long time. For some of you, 7 years. For some of you, 7 months. For some of you, 7 lifetimes. 7 is coming out as significant in some way for someone. This is some type of past karmic contract. It is coming through as family for some of you, and it's coming through as love for some of you. I feel like for all of my bull gang, this is something, again, that's kind of close to your heart. With the South Node in Libra, the North Node in Aries, I do feel like a lot of our relationships are kind of under review right now. A lot of past life situations and relationships are under review, and this is that turning point. This is really that turning point where it's like, all right, something's got to give. We've got to make a decision. I feel like there's been a lot of overanalyzation here. What is incoming for bull gang? I think you did get this. Oh, Six of Wands. So the victory card again with the Tower. What is that? Four of Cups, King of Pentacles. So I'm seeing you moving in a new direction here, bull gang, toward this victory. It is coming through a bit scattered, and I think it's because it is kind of different for everyone. But with the Tower, what situation is kind of shaking up, and whatever that may be, I always see the Tower as the hand of the divine reaching into our reality to knock something down, to clear something out of our way. Sometimes it's internal stuff, but I'm definitely feeling it's some external life situations that are being cleared for you right now. Some type of karmic cycle, some type of, maybe for some of you, dark night of the soul or dark cycle. Seeing 6, 7, 8, these kind of progressive steps here. Page of Wands on the bottom of the deck. This is that new spark. This is that new direction. What is the advice for bull gang? For some of you, you've been really overthinking and hesitant on making a decision or leaving a situation behind because of, all of the details. And with the Tower coming through in your incoming energy, I feel like this is the divine coming through to help you, to help move you toward this Six of Wands, toward this victory, toward these manifestations. It feels like you guys are building some type of legacy, or you're building this new life. Yeah, as I say, that Eight of Pentacles drops out. What is the advice for Taurus, please, Spirit? All these fives, yeah, the Devil, you guys. So for some of you, it's definitely a karmic relationship, and I feel, and whatever it is, Taurus, you have been through some shit here, some heartbreak, some strife, some pain. Ace of Wands, death. It's about taking this action in this new direction, ending this cycle, ending this relationship, ending this situation, moving away from something that has been very chaotic, very painful. Wow, you guys, 7 and 3 of Swords coming out, which the 3 of Swords did just show itself. So it's kind of double emphasis. Whoa. 7, 3, which is the 10 of Swords, 10 of Swords on the bottom, with the Fool under that. So this is like a painful ending here that is ultimately helping to ignite that internal spark within you, Taurus. And this is, I feel like, the catalyst of why all of this light that you're shining, I feel like that's kind of, this is how it's happening through this ending. This is what is shifting you into alignment with your destiny, shifting you into alignment with your manifestations. And also with this healing, this is like deep soul level healing that's happening through this. And in the incoming energy with that Tower, Devil, Justice, whatever this is for you, Taurus, this is some type of karmic cycle or contract, and that came out at the very beginning. Like I said, for some of you it's family, for others it's a romantic relationship, for others it may be a job or a home or a living situation or something like that, and this is being cleared. This has not been easy for you, Taurus. With the 7 of Wands coming through in your advice, I always say with that card, it's like staying as close as you can to the eye of the storm, and picture being in the eye of that storm and things kind of being whipped up around you. This is not the time to grab or reach for the things that are kind of being pulled away just naturally, right? Because this is the perfect storm that's going to lift you up from here and set you right here in alignment with exactly where you need to be. So staying as close as you can to the eye of the storm, taking care of yourself, pouring into yourself right now, as I feel like a lot of this is divine intervention and it's happening for you. Hermit, the ending of a cycle. And again, just like that pollinator, taking everything you've learned through this cycle and letting that be your light, right? Each one of you has something specific, something unique that you are bringing to this collective as we shift into this new age. That is your own special healing that you're bringing. And I feel like this is really about trusting the divine and moving toward what it is you truly have come to build on this earth, Bull Gang. Fool, Star, 10 of Pence, 7 and 3. So some of you, this is like a really toxic situation. Some of you are straight up dealing with like a narcissist. Really messed up dynamic here. And then we need to realize where this stems from as well. Because for some of you, there's this message of self-love. Is there a lack of self-love? And that's kind of why this manifests into our reality, in order to show us that, to show us where we need to love ourselves. Regardless though, determination, believe, trust, sacred, victory, right? Let's grab some oracle cards. This is the beginning of stepping into alignment with your destiny here though. Bull Gang, this is actually really exciting. I see that it's been crazy. My right ear ringing so hard right now. I see this has been crazy. This has not been easy. It's been chaotic. It's been painful, family. But ultimately, I see this opening you up to receive. So what's the message for Taurus here, please, Spirit? Needing direct. You guys, look at that. That's exactly what Spirit whispered into my ear just a little bit ago. Literally the perfect storm and lost in space. Time to replenish on the bottom, empty well. That's what I'm saying. Pour into yourself at this time. Bull Gang, first breath, beginner's mind. Pour into yourself. Love yourself. Positive affirmations, vision boards, meditation, yoga, working out, making sure you're drinking enough water right now, getting enough sleep, you guys, because I feel like you're being prepared for something big here, Taurus, something beautiful. We have 44 here, and 36. So we have a 9, we have an 8 again. So the ending of this karmic contract, 44 master number. You may be seeing 444. You're probably seeing 9s. For some of you, you're probably even seeing 5s at this time. All the numbers are out here though, almost like emphasized. But this is a major shift. So 555 always gives me tower vibes, right? An invitation to act now, the courage to step into life, and sheltering from the turbulence. When the perfect storm appears, it cautions you to be ready for an exciting, if turbulent, time. The winds are picking up, and you need to make sure that you are close to the eye of the storm, or you will be buffeted by gusts that may take you far from where you need to be. The key is to remain centered and balanced, and bear witness as the forces build in intensity. Notice how the loose stuff is starting to fly around, and recognize how little of it you truly need. Let go of those thoughts, beliefs, and attitudes that clutter your heart and cloud your mind. Then the storm will be absolutely perfect for you. If you wonder what you might lose during the perfect storm, know that it is those things we are most attached to that are taken first, as if life were trying to unburden us of our righteous self-importance. Let it all go with the wind. The less you resist the change brought by the perfect storm, the happier you will be. Ride the winds to your next destination. Embrace the rain or snow. Remember that every time you try to argue with nature, you lose. The perfect storm can also be a call for you to seize the moment. There might be a great opportunity that you need to take advantage of right now. Carpe diem. Here, time is of the essence. It may be gone shortly, so do not hesitate. Go ahead, bite off more than you can chew, and take the storm on in all its terrifying greatness, experiencing the fullness of life. You will succeed. Skirt. You will succeed. I see you riding in victory after all of the strife, the chaos, the climb, right? The climb up the mountain. I see you standing on top of that thing, glowing, shining, bull gang. So, you know what? Let's read this Lost in Space card as well. This says feeling lost, needing direction and focus, and a 24-hour day. Sometimes in life we lose our way, perhaps falling prey to addictive behaviors, jealousy, comparison, resistance, or fear. This happens especially when we're up-leveling and genuinely changing for the better. A part of us, hiding in the vast expansiveness of space, wants to sabotage our progress. In the transformation process, our inner world no longer feels safe or inhabitable as we find that our thoughts and beliefs have morphed beyond recognition. You may find yourself adrift in this way right now, unable to focus or determine the next step. You might be tired and simply need to regroup and rest. When you lack direction, the first thing to do is redirect your perspective of time. Like a newborn baby who needs swaddling to feel safe, you're invited to reduce your life visioning to the next 24 hours. Anyone can handle living in 24-hour compartments, which allows everything to feel grounded and manageable. You get lost in space when you imagine being swallowed up in the giant vastness of the future with its dark uncertainty, or reflect on how your past has held you captive in a hall of distorted, never-ending mirrors, reminding you of your mistakes and flaws, failures, and losses. Take heart that the simple 24-hour container immediately banishes those two awful eternities away. You'll find that your energy and focus is restored as you recognize that you were never lost at all. Keep it simple. Right now, conserve your energy and take care of you in basic fundamental ways, and the world will be right again. If that kind of doesn't sum up this message perfectly, I love how Spirit comes through for us. We're going to grab one of these Moonology cards, and then we will grab a message from Ma as well before we tap out. Just want to take a second to thank all of my Bull Gang family for being in this space. Thank you all for all of the love and support you show this channel. I'm just like, for some of y'all are feeling overwhelmed. I'm feeling like there's so many cards out here. It really does feel like the perfect storm. So thank you for rolling through this storm with me, Bull Gang. I feel like it's time to align and shine. It's the message for Taurus, please, Spirit. Be bold and make the first move. I'm seeing it fell right on top of the 8 of Cups. Spirit showed me the 8 of Cups, and I looked down and the card's literally laying on top of it. Nothing will come of this situation. Surrender to the divine. Divine Mother, what is the message for Taurus today, please? What's the message for Taurus? Okay. Chinnamasta. That and Mahavidya. In order to grow, the soul may need to separate itself from that which it once relied upon. Oppression will be overcome. Do not cling to what has been. Sometimes the best way to heal from the past is to cut it off completely and focus on inner regeneration and reorientation toward a more fulfilling future. You shall know true love and freedom. No matter how logical an approach may be or how sensible it may seem, there are times when the heart nudges us toward a different way. Have the courage to be moved by your heart along untried paths that resonate, regardless of what the logical mind has to say about them. You are outgrowing a problem and birthing a superior solution. They want this one too, Vishwamata. Okay, although you may be in circumstances that you would prefer not to be in at this time, you are actually in a position of unrealized spiritual power. You will gain benefit from what is transpiring when the relevant learning and personal growth have been acknowledged, integrated. These circumstances are giving way to a more favorable situation. Beautiful. Bogang, I have no words for this one. This is big. All these majors out here. Family, all of these majors, and in your advice, we're just going to say Fool, Star, 10 of Pentacles. You have so much abundance, stability, healing, love, fulfillment. You have so much to create, to manifest, to bring to this earth. And Spirit's saying it's time, family. It is time. You will succeed. Trust in the divine. Trust your intuition at this time. And let's go. I hope this message made sense to you. I hope it helped in some capacity, Bull Gang. Thank you again for being in this space. If y'all been rocking with me for a minute, y'all already know what time it is. We're going to take a second to take a deep cleansing breath. We're going to use our will and our imagination to draw in this divine cosmic energy, this prana. We're going to picture it as white or gold light filling up our physical and energetic body, our aura. And then we are going to pause, hold the breath at the top, and imagine ourselves glowing brighter and brighter. Then as we release, we're going to exhale very forcefully, like we're filling up a balloon, watching any negativity, any fear, any doubt, any sadness, any blockages, any lower frequencies, any of this past karmic situation, any of that stuff. We're going to picture it all in the form of black or gray smoke or static leaving us, so the divine can help us transmute that. So first things first, Bull Gang, let's take a deep full breath out, completely clear your lungs, and then we'll get this breath in. Breathe out. Now breathe in. Hold it. Squeeze, Mula Bandha. Raise that energy up your spine. Now pull it down. Lock it into your heart space. Watch yourself glowing brighter, brighter. And release. Let's get it, Bull Gang. I hope this message has found you all well and in great spirits. I hope you have an absolutely blessed rest of your day. Happy New Year, family. Thank you again, and I will catch you beautiful beings on the next reading.